Hello everyone and good afternoon from Seoul, South Korea. This is Javi Maldonado and today I'm here right in front of the City Hall. I will take you around the city and we will talk about the new policy that the Korean government started on November 1st that is now known as living with COVID-19. How much life has changed ever since the policy started? What is the policy all about? Come with me and let's find out. Now that more than 75% of the population is fully vaccinated, under the new Living with COVID-19 policy, a lot of the restrictions that were previously set in place are slowly disappearing, and this is planned to be implemented in 3 different stages. During the first stage, that started back on November 1st, people are now allowed to gather in groups of up to 10 people regardless of their vaccination status. Previously, private gatherings were only allowed for up to 8 people, given that at least half of them were fully vaccinated. The health authorities will then assess the situation by the end of November and decide if we move to the second stage, which is expected to begin by the second week of December. Under the second stage, larger events like K-pop concerts will be allowed and monitored using a newly developed vaccine pass. The third and final stage of this new policy is expected to start in late January 2022, and it will completely lift all restrictions on all private gatherings. Under the new Living with COVID-19 policy, places like coffee shops and restaurants that were previously ordered to close by 10 p.m. have now no restrictions, and many of them are already operating 24/7. And entertainment facilities like karaoke places, also known as noraebang here in Korea, and nightclubs that have been banned since June are now allowed to operate until midnight. Now let's come sit in this park to get a bit more personal. Obviously, as everybody else around the world, when the COVID-19 pandemic started, my life was affected and a lot of things actually changed. There were many projects that I had to cancel since I could no longer travel international. And even though things never really went into a complete lockdown here in South Korea, things had not been easy. People who were traveling internationally were required to spend 2 weeks in mandatory quarantine, which is a hefty price to pay. The Korean government changed that, and now people who are fully vaccinated are no longer required to stay 2 weeks in isolation. If you ask me, do I support the new Living with COVID-19 policy? I do, and there are many reasons for that. A lot of experts actually suggest that COVID-19 is not likely to go away anytime soon. We might have to learn to live with COVID-19 and get a vaccine every year. So yes, life has changed a bit since the new policy started, but it is too soon to tell if things are going to work as planned, and the health authorities have already reported an increase in the number of daily COVID-19 cases, making some experts believe that stage 2 might not be implemented anytime soon or not at all. Will the new Living with COVID policy end up being successful? Or will it only bring new challenges for the health authorities here in South Korea? Really? Only time will tell. For now, since the beginning of the new policy, people here are already enjoying the benefits of the relaxed measures. And it is here where we come to the end of this journey. Thank you for coming with me today, and thanks for watching.